So here are the 3 ways that I built my client base as a freelance writer specializing in Web3. Tip number 1 is identify who is your ideal dream client that you want to work with. When you're thinking about that, think about where does that ideal client hang out? Are they on Twitter? Are they on Instagram? Are they on TikTok? Are they on LinkedIn? Where do they live? And then also, what are they interested in reading about? By understanding who your ideal client is, you'll be able to more effectively find them and help them find you. Which brings me to tip number 2, treat everything like search engine optimization, and I'll explain. So everyone likes to overcomplicate SEO, but in reality, it's just how does somebody find you on the internet when they type in search terms? And it's really simple to optimize for. Think about all of your profiles, your LinkedIn, your Upwork profile, your Contra profile, whatever platforms you're on, treat them like they are all keywords, because they are, and that's how people find you. Upwork, the algorithm, it basically shifts its way, like it recommends you to clients based on what they're searching. And so optimizing your keywords in your heading of who you are as a freelancer, same with LinkedIn, same with Instagram, you want to make sure that every written portion of who you are, even if it's just an about blurb, is filled with your keywords. For example, I have everywhere that I am a Web3 copywriter that does NFTs and all this other stuff because that's what people are searching for. This is also why I keep recommending everyone to start blogs, especially if you're a freelance writer and writing is your main portfolio item, because you're able to write blogs specifically for what your ideal audience is searching for. So if they're searching for a freelance writer in the NFT space, I wrote a blog called How to Hire NFT Writers. You really want to make sure that you're driving traffic to your different profiles, such as LinkedIn, your freelancing sites, your blog, because that is how people are going to come to you rather than you having to constantly go out and pitch clients. And tip number 3, understand that you're always going to have some blend of long-term and short-term clients. And don't be discouraged if you have a lot more short-term clients, because as long as you're charging enough, then that will be completely okay for your business. For example, I've had a long-term client that has done about $13,000 worth of business with me since last November. I've also had a client that in the last 3 weeks has done $22,000 worth of business for me, and it was a short-term project, and they probably won't need any more writing work. So I have a mix of both long-term and short-term projects, and that's how I like it. You will always need some way to keep on bringing new clients to you. And when you're started as a freelancer, this is where people get really discouraged because it constantly feels like they're either submitting proposals on freelance platforms, they're constantly cold emailing, they're constantly pitching their services to people. And so it can feel really daunting, but eventually if you build everything right and really know what your keywords are and really know what your ideal audience is searching, then they will find you and you will have to do less legwork to keep those short-term and long-term clients coming to you. Follow me for more freelancing tips.